The Abominable Snow Baby is very sweet and has a really lovely message. This is the 2021 animated film directed by Massimo Fenati and Reg Isaac, and it's based on the story by Terry Pratchett. And we have this beautifully animated snow baby, this abominable snow baby, who is discovered one day when the town is covered in snow, and nobody else wants to pay any attention to this because obviously it's an abominable snowman child and it looks quite scary. It's massive. Even though it's a baby, it's huge compared to everybody else. But Granny, this kind of very stereotypical sweet old woman, well, stereotypical in some ways, not in others, voiced by Julie Walters, decides to show this little baby some kindness, and she kind of treats it as a pet and looks after it very, very well. And then the mother comes along, and things are uncertain. It's unclear what's going to happen to Granny, because maybe the mother thinks that Granny had kidnapped the abominable snow baby. I'm not going to say what happens, of course, but it's such a lovely story. And the message here is that if you show kindness, kindness will be showed to you. And also, I guess you shouldn't judge people by how they look or because they're different. Everybody else judged the abominable snow baby because it's an abominable snow baby. But Granny actually took the time to look after this little baby who was crying and upset, and just because it was bigger than everybody else, it didn't mean that it didn't need love and kindness. It's so sweet. It's very well narrated. It's narrated by David Harewood, very clear, easy to follow narrative. Hugh Dancy voices the character of Albert. The animation is really sweet. It's not as soft as I would have expected. A lot of the animation is quite sharp, whereas I think festive or kind of Christmassy animations do better if it's much softer and more delicate. It's not that it doesn't work completely, but I think it might have been better if the colours were a little bit more gentle and the lines weren't as harsh. But it's not really a bad thing. It's just something I would have preferred. Nevertheless, it's really enjoyable, it's very cute, and it has a lovely message. If you have 20-25 minutes to spare, The Abominable Snow Baby is definitely worth watching.